Alright, so I know it's been a prominently long time since I've done a video, and I figured I'd start off with this one. So I'm gonna answer all the questions and stuff that I was supposed to answer probably about 3 months ago, but I'm gonna answer them now, and I don't even know what episode I'm on, so I'm gonna have to find that out. Hold on. Episode 15. Who gives a fuck? Apparently I'm on your questions answered episode 15, so yeah, that's what this one's gonna be. So sit back and enjoy, and I will answer your questions and describe who left them. Well, I will state who left them, I won't describe who left them. You know, I can't do that, you know, fucking John Poopa-Schnicker. Alrighty. The official PSP hacker states, what do you think about the PS4? Will you get it when it comes out, and do you think it will get hacked? Well, PS4, I am going to be getting it, and yes, I assume that it's probably going to get hacked, and by this statement I mean that there's probably going to be some kind of custom firmware, and there's probably going to be the same outlook as what happened with the PS3, with Sony saying, if you do this, we're going to ban your account, even though you're not stealing from us, because we're just downloading things that other people have created. Next comment was left by DwightBoy503. You should make another Q&A, and I have another question. Could you make a video about how to make a custom theme for 6.60 with like how to make game boots and all that fun jazz? Thanks, hope you make another Q&A and answer my question. Well, I can make a tutorial on how to make custom themes. The only thing is I don't have a PSP right now because I got rid of that stuff. Yeah, this thing, the PS Vita, which honestly it sucks because, I mean, well, it doesn't suck. I mean, like, the games are nice, the applications are nice and everything and all that. You know, PS Vitas are well built and everything for Sony's gaming platform. But with a custom firmware point of view, as of right now, it's just exploits and emulators and homebrew, and there's no TNV for like every single exploit, and the only purpose to really using an exploit on PS Vita is to install TNV and have custom emulation firmware for 6.60 PSP so you can run ISOs on that. So that's what that is. Nikrak Zuraka. Huh? I need Apache Overkill, please help me. No, you do not. You need the new exploit. Pasika Carbo. Carjbo. How can I get Apache Overkill? Download it. That's how. Bishop Connor, may you please tell me how to get Apache Overkill? I'm gonna kill all of you. Fury Super. Check out this new PS3 software for use with Multiman. Okay. Same person left a similar comment. You might find this tool very useful. Blah 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 blah. It's free, no surveying codes. I don't care. Axe Heat. Bro, please make a video on how to record the PSP screen. We'll be happy if you did. Well, there's two ways you can do it. One way is by exporting your video into a screen capture card using the proper adjustments and hardware that you can buy on eBay, which is basically just like this plug and play thing with PSP, and then like puts it on the computer screen or whatever, or your TV screen. It's like plug it in, it goes to HDMI. I don't know, see them on eBay, you can use it that way, or you can use a screen cap on your computer if you have custom firmware and use the, whatchamacallit, the Remote Joy Light, that's what it's called, the Remote Joy Light. You can use that and you can just screen cap it and cap the audio with an aux cord to the microphone in your computer. That's how you do that. Joa da Silva post. My friend told me that I don't need an E3 flasher for downgrade my fat PS3. Is this true? If it is, how would I downgrade to 355? Please reply. Well, with the PS3, if you're running custom firmware higher than 355, then you can downgrade to 355 again. The only thing is if you're not running a custom firmware and an official firmware, you will need an E3 flasher in order to downgrade that. Now, Team Cobra has been working on this Cobra custom firmware. I don't know if it's out yet. I still have to research it a little bit, but the 450, if you're on something lower than that, you should be able to install it over your official firmware, but I'm not positive on it yet. So stay tuned for that, and I will be releasing videos for those. Mohammed Abujunyaja. I don't know. Hey man, Rob, can you please make a video on how to get iTunes Match for free without purchasing it on iTunes, please? On what? Is that an app? Is that a thing? I don't know. My best bet would say jailbreak it and use, I don't know, fucking App Pie or whatever it was called. I forgot what it was called. AppCake? Yeah, AppCake. The new Installous. Something like that. Moving on. Shamar Francis. I need help with Multiman because I don't have the install packages on my PS3. I did everything right on your videos, so can you please make a video about install packages? Install packages is with custom firmware. If you do not have install packages, you do not have custom firmware, therefore you will not be able to install Multiman. Moving on. Reds91. How do I get Apache Overkill? Google. Mohammed Saif. Thanks, man. Thanks for what? Everything? I guess. Paul Monfort states, Sir, I have a PS3. If I play NBA, there is no problem. When do I play God of War 3? It starts the game, but in a few minutes it beeps 3 times and the red light is flashing and it turns off. What can I do? Please help. Thank you, and please reply. Well, Mr. Paul, seems to me that you have a dry thermal compound problem. Now what this is basically the GPU that's running your game, CPU output for the most part, is getting too hot and the heat is not transferring fast enough. See, NBA is like this slow pace that it doesn't require a lot of gigahertz to run this game. When on the other side, God of War, it does. So the more that you run, the hotter your system is going to get. Now either A, your fan is failing, or B, your thermal paste is dry. So you can try replacing the thermal paste. Well, actually, you know what? Try replacing the fan first. Replace the fan first. And if that doesn't do anything, then replace the thermal paste and see what happens. So, that's my information. Oblivious states, Hey Rob, I'm having trouble with my PS3 fat jailbreak. Yesterday was my first jailbreak and I was on 3.55 official firmware and I updated to the newest Rogero 4.50 1.01. Good choice. And added the newest Multiman. I tried to play a game, a downloaded game, but as I go to boot it, it remains on a black screen. Any idea what I'm doing wrong? Please reply. Thanks in advance for any good videos. Well, first and foremost, the Multiman that you are running, make sure you have its stealth version, and by doing that you just simply reboot your PS3, and as soon as it boots up, go over to the PS3 app/game thing, and the Rogero toolbox will boot up, and install Multiman stealth version with that, because that'll make it easier. Once you do that, the game that you have downloaded, either if it wasn't a backup from one of your disks and you downloaded it from somewhere, it might be corrupt, so try re-downloading it. If that doesn't work, then you're probably transcoding the files wrong, because you can't run ISOs of PS3 disks without a covert USB, so you have to export the ISO into a folder and run it that way. Laugh Out Loud Mods. Are you on CEX? If so, you should get Dex, man, it's much funner. I'm working on it. Just simply because there's a lot of CEX things that are being out for first and foremost and all that shit, and I've just been staying on the CEX as of right now, just because, you know, the Iris Manager, all the new applications, this, that, blah, 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 and but luckily there's a new React PSN out, and there's an EID or EIKD, whatever the fuck it's called, dumper for 450 custom firmwares. So now I'll be able to swap back and forth to Dex and Sex. Wow, Dex and Kex custom firmwares, back and forth, easier instead of having to downgrade and then do it again and blah 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 and all that stupid fucking bullshit that's total waste of time. But yeah, so I can do that easier now. So I probably will be moving onward to CEX and DEX custom firmwares. And finally, the last comment has been posted by Kelvin Bunn. Hey Rob, can you help me? Why my install package not show up in my XMB? I want to upgrade my multimedia. Thanks, please reply soon. I think you might have downloaded an official firmware and installed it over your custom firmware, but I'm not sure. If that's the case, go to recovery mode and install the firmware that's higher than that, and hopefully that'll work for you. So those are the comments that have been posted for God knows how long, and I haven't really gotten to them at all, but for the most part I have finally replied to all of them. And now it's just time for me to put more videos up and fucking waste my life some more. Now the reason why I haven't really had any videos is because I'm fairly busy, because I run a business now and the bar is crazy and all it is. So if anybody's in Connecticut and you want to go to a good place, come down to Central Cafe in Plainville, Connecticut. It's 24 Whiting Street, 06062. That's the address. It's up here. This is the business I'm taking care of and running with my mother. So, for the most part, family business, good. YouTube, great. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason I have 5,407 subscribers and it goes up by like 150 a day. I don't know what's going on, but thank you for subscribing to my channel. So please post everything that you need to post on the discussion. Also stay tuned for more of my videos, as well as check out my website, software-reborn.com, which the link is right here on my channel, so if you can't find it, you're an idiot. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, which is right here on the fucking channel. Yeah, right, fancy that, right? My Facebook is there, MySpace if you're still fucking using that, and the Google Plus. That's where that is, and use the Google Plus to find my blog, Electronics and Software, where everything else has been reposted. So no matter what, anybody can get this information. So, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy the more and merrier videos that come out soon. That didn't even make any sense, but it is fucking 10:48 in the morning, and I usually wake up at 4 a.m. Or no, 4 p.m. Yeah. I'm gonna shut up.